This TV is brilliant, and you can win it if you remember all the animals, all the crops and all the machinery that you've seen on this farm over the month of June. You can also get a fact pack on farming, and I'll give you the address right after Emu. I want this.
And now, from Emu's world, somewhere in the heart of England, comes...
Emu's All Right Pink Windmill Show! Dancing, disco to disco. Everybody get out the heat. When they get up and get downbeat, that lets you know the magical. Dancing, dancing for love. Dancing. Dancing, feeling to Frisco. Dancing, disco to disco.
Everybody get out the heat.
Everybody.
When they get up and get downbeat.
Everybody.
Let you know the magical.
Let you know the magical. Dancing, dancing for love.
Yes, it's Emu Spin Quiz again, and we're going to phone you up at home to see if you're in, and if you are, you can answer a question and have a go on the spin quiz wheel. And most of you got the answer right. As you remember, last week's question was, what was Odd Job John's odd job number, and what job was he doing? Well, the answer was odd job number 3, and he was a milkman. And we've got all the correct answers in here, but before I pull one out, let's have a look at some of the prizes.
You can have lots of fun with this pack now.
You can have a great time with this game of knowledge called Trivial Pursuit.
Trivial Pursuit. And here she is. Come on, Tammy. How are you, love? All right?
Yeah.
We've got to pull one out of here. Let's have a good... What do anyone to do, Emu? You've crunched it all up now. Look. The answer was... Oh, look at this. Look at that. Milk, it says, which is the right answer. It was milkman, and it's from Ben Keane, who lives in Bognor Regis. There's his phone number, Tammy, all right? Yeah. And if you phone him up, whilst Tammy's doing that, I'll let you see our superstar prize.
Star prize, star prize, star prize.
And this week's star prize is this camera,
projector and screen.
Good, isn't it? Good. Camera, projector and screen. And we're just going to wait now because Tammy is phoning all the way down there to Bognor Regis, and that's a long way, isn't it? It is a long way, yes. But at least it's ringing, so that's one good thing, isn't it? And we'll ask you if you're watching the show, and if you're not, then you don't get a go on the wheel. No, well, that's not true. There's nobody here. Yes, well, this is a live show, folks, and if you're not in, then we can't play the game. Are you sure you got the right number? Yeah, it's good, isn't it, that noise going all the time? Should we give you one more ring? OK, put the phone down, and we'll try somebody else, OK? Sorry about that, Ben, but we did try you. Oh, look at this one. It looks like a picture of Emu from the back. You turn it round to the front. Oh, and his beak is the envelope flap. Look.
Got a mouth.
You open it up and it's got a mouth.
And it's got a letter.
It's got a letter. And I bet these are in.
Job number 3, milkman.
That's right, isn't it?
And it says, P.S. My mum looks like Grotbags' twin sister.
Oh, well, that's good. And that's from Stuart Meakin of Derby, OK? Well, we're going to phone Stuart Meakin. You're going to phone Stuart Meakin right now. As you know, oh, Stuart, I hope you're in, because then we'll ask you a question. If you get it right, we spin the wheel. Maybe you can get one of those lovely prizes. You might even get the star prize, all that cine camera stuff. And, yes, I'll just sit here and wait for Tammy to get through on that. If you don't get the question right, by the way, we've got to be fair, but you'll get a consolation prize. You get one of these T-shirts. Yeah, I'll do it. It's the same sound as was at Wagner Regis.
Hello? Hello? He's on the phone.
He's on the phone. Oh, that's good. Hello, is that Stuart?
Yes.
How are you, Stuart Meakin? All right?
All right.
Good. And does your mum really look like Grotbags' twin sister?
Yeah.
Yes. Actually, Stuart, you haven't put your age on this. How old are you?
8.
8. That's right. Can we find a nice 8-year-old question?
Oh, here's one. Which pop pairs visit China in April of this year?
Which pop pair visited China in April of this year?
Wham!
Wham! Yeah! Great! Come on. Let's have a go. Right, here we go. Coming up. Oh, never mind. Look at, oh, number 5. I bet number 5's a nice prize.
Stuart has won a swing ball set.
You won a swing ball set, all right? There we are. That's for you. OK, Stuart.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for playing the game. Bye.
Bye.
We'll just take that over and get it posted up off for us. Thank you. There. Well, we're going to get on. We'll be phoning somebody else again later on in the show. And if you want to enter our competitions here, this is the address to write to. Stop it.
Emu's All Life Pink Windmill Show, Central Television, Lenton Lane, Nottingham, NG7 2NA.
Where Croc and Redford are, I don't know what they're getting up to. Do you know I even had to make my own cup of soup? Yes, mind it is my favourite. Yes, a spoonful of fish paste and a spoonful of cocoa, add of water and instant chocolate and pilchard soup. Oh, boy, I can't wait to try this.
Oh, it's working! It's working! Oh, I found it!
Mine's not working very well, Redford.
Redford and Croc, what do you think you're doing?
I'm divining.
Croc?
Oh, I'm divine too. Oh.
What do you mean by sticking that half a tree in my soup?
Half a tree? That is my hazel twig, dear.
Hazel twig, dear. Oh!
It's called water divining, and it really works. Mind you, you see, you've got to have sensitive fingers like what I've got. Look, this is what you do, you see. You grasp the hazel twig ever so lightly like this, and then you wander o'er the fields and dales, your senses honed, your brain alert, when suddenly it happens. Oh, what was that? You cry. Was that a little twitching in my hazel twig? And it was. And lo, you've discovered water. Oh, yes, Mrs. Grotbags, yes. It really works, you know. Why, with my little hazel twig, I've discovered underground rivers and lakes and duck ponds and wells.
Oh, it's true, you tell Gorge. Why, before I had this, I couldn't tell the difference between a well and a hole in the ground.
Yes.
Oh!
Oh, Redford, you've just given me a marvellous idea. Now, supposing we were to go down there with your olive branch.
Hazel twig, dear.
Hazel twig, dear.
And then, instead of dipping this into my soup, supposing we were to spray this with this.
But what is it?
It is my new Emu Detection Paint.
Emu inspection paint. Oh, no.
Now, it wouldn't matter wherever that emu was hiding, because you could find him with that. and then we can go down there and get him, and then bring him back here, and then I will have the power over all the brats in the world. If I ruled the world. Oh, come on. Now let's do this, and then we can go on a mission. And bring your sycamore stick with you. Come along.
Hazel twig. Oh.
I must have water on the knee.
Well, where's the cabbage? Because he's looking for some cabbage leaves. Have you got any cabbage leaves in there? Right, now, we'll find them in a minute. That's it. You go and find me some cabbage leaves. Here. There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door. Oh, 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 hello, come in.
Hello.
I know you. You're Mrs. Donahue, aren't you?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, and you've come back to the Pink Windmill because you were here, what, a few weeks ago?
Yes, that's right.
Doing our twin schools.
The link with Australia. And in fact, straight after the show, the children became very busy preparing things to send out to Australia.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, that was at Hatton School, wasn't it?
Yes, Hatton in Derbyshire.
Yeah.
And the school that we were twinned with was at Leichhardt in New South Wales.
That's where you come from. He likes that because that's his home.
Is
And
it?
so, have you actually got some stuff together and sent it out to?
Yes, that's right. All of the children were very keen and excited and prepared things.
Oh, that's nice.
And in fact, we did speak to the school in Australia on the telephone on Tuesday morning.
Did you?
Yes, we did.
Oh, that's a great idea. What was it like?
Well, in some ways the school was quite similar, and we had a long chat about the different activities, the dramas that they were doing and so on.
Well, yeah,
And,
because you were going to be twin because both schools did sort of lots of drama and
That's
stuff,
right,
didn't they?
yes.
Well, it seems that the twin schools is really working very well, and I'm so pleased that you've actually got in touch with them by phone.
Yes,
and
that's
you're
right.
busy sending out stuff, are you?
Well, we've got some more videos ready to send, but we had to wait for the Australian school to tell us what kind of video system they
Yeah,
had,
of course,
you see.
because I think
But
it's
they're all
gas
ready.
over there. Yeah. Well, thank you very much
Thank
for coming.
you, Rod.
But don't go away, and don't you go away because Emma's got some more news all about twin schools.
Thanks, Rod. Yes, it's twin schools time again, and there's only one more week to go before we've got all the Aussie schools twinned with the British ones. Now, 2 weeks ago, we showed you the botany school. It's in the inner cities of Sydney, Australia. Well, they'll be pleased to know that they're twinned with the Lady Paul School in Birmingham, and we have some pictures of them. Soon they'll be getting in touch with their Aussie twin and hopefully sending letters and information about themselves, just like the Hatton School are doing. Well, next week is the last twin schools in the present series, so be watching Twin Schools! Yay!
That was very good, Emma. I thought you did that very well. Have you ever seen Emu?
No, I haven't seen him.
Well, he was looking for a cabbage just now. Emu! Excuse me. Kids, have you seen Emu yet? Emu! Shut up for a minute. I'll just find him and then we can carry on with the show. Yeah. Emu! Oh, not again. There's somebody else at the door. Oh, there's somebody else at the door. Oh, there's somebody else at the door. There's somebody else at the door. Look who it is!
Nice to see you. Hi, kids.
Jeff,
Hello.
hey.
How are you?
This is all the gang, as you know, Jeff.
Yeah.
I fancy seeing you here.
That's right, yeah.
What, you do out on a training run?
Yeah, I just run up from Lincolnshire into Nottingham.
Of course, you've got to get fit, haven't
That's
you?
right, yeah.
You're going to go on the stage, aren't you?
Yes, I'm doing panto at Christmas in Halifax.
Oh, what are you playing?
The genie. No, the genie. The genie.
Genie?
Yeah, they've got a big teapot for me, so...
I bet they have. Well, that's going to be good, isn't it? Well, I'm glad that you're here, Mr. Capes, because if old Grotbags shows her face here, we've got the strongest man in the world, haven't we?
Okay, this is a raid. We've come to get that emu.
I am.
What are you doing here?
Yeah?
Who do you think you are?
I'm me.
Oh,
Yeah? I'm not
Get out
afraid
here.
of you. Get out.
Oh, yes,
I'm
you
not
are.
afraid.
Go away,
no,
you
I'm not.
nasty big man. Go and play with your cards.
All right, I'm going.
Go on.
All right. Okay.
Go on out of here.
All right.
Here.
Fine.
Go
I'm
and lift a couple of lorries.
Just
Get out.
Hey, that's our special guest. Come back, Jeff. It's all right, Jeff. Come. Excuse me. Jeff, where you going? Jeff!
Oh, that's got rid of that streaky bonehead. Now we've got the place all to ourselves. Redford, come on. Do your stuff. Find me that emu.
Right, I will.
Come along, Redford. Well, come on, Redford. Should be doing something by now, Redford. Something should be working. Haven't you found him yet?
Oh, how can I do it if you keep talking like that? Can't you see that I'm finely attuned, ready to perceive the slightest sensation?
Oh, you're going to receive a sensation in a minute. When I wallop you with this, you brass-plated boiler.
Oh, go on, yes, insult me. Insult me when my nerves are stretched to their finest edge.
Oh, Mrs. Grotbags! Mrs. Grotbags! Look, I've done it! My sapling is sagging. Oh, it's here! And the sack!
Oh, look, he's right. The sack's moving. We've got him. Oh, what a clever little Croc. You and your stupid vibrations. Well, don't just stand there, then. Help Croc get him into the sack. Quickly. Oh, we've done it. We've got him. What do you think of that, brats? Yeah, be quiet. I've got that email.
What's going on here?
Aha!
Right.
You're just in time, Streaky Bonehead.
Why?
I have captured that emu. I'm now going to take him back to my fortress.
Yeah?
And then I will have the power over all the brats in the world. And don't you try and stop me, Streaky Bonehead. Understand? Understand, emu? Emu?
Yes. I'm going.
Oh! Emu! Here! Come back here! Oh, no! Oh, what's in the sack? Oh, no! Oh, no! You horrible little brat, right! You lumbering lumberjacks! You foolish foresters! You with your trembling twigs! What's the matter? I've just had enough now. I'm going to get some hostages. You horrible brats! Be quiet! Be quiet! Right now, it's Wimbledon week. I want you to aim the ball correctly. Into Emu's satchel, not yet. Not till I tell you. Throw it properly. 40 love. 30 love. Juice. Throw! I'm fed up with lifting cars. I don't have to prove who I am. The strongest man in the world. Ha! Pizzazz!
He doesn't like like his feet tickled. And what have you? You've got one. Oh, no, it's a baby. Hold it up. Little baby emu. Oh, look. And have you got a baby emu too? Show us yours, because you keep giggling. Don't you? Come over here. Yeah, come on. Yeah, there. Stubby! And what have you got? You've got a chicken. Stop it. Funny thing. Look at it. What is it? Here. Do you know, we're having some fun here at the Pink Windmill, and we're all Boggle fans, aren't we? Yeah! So let's go over to that other part of Emu's world, where the whole lot is all surrounded by a time zone. I'm talking about, of course, Boggle.
Count Cappuccino is rapidly proving to be a fraud. Although Princess Hortensia can see no wrong in him, Oddjob John has his suspicions, and Boggle has his problems. Watch on.
Ah, good morning, Your Majesty.
Good morning, Oddjob John.
Oddjob number 4, sire, Dreamy Village Postman.
You haven't brought any more of these bills?
I'm afraid so, sire. It seems you've been spending quite a lot in the village just lately. Or Princess Hortensia has.
It's not her, and it's not me. It's that Count Cornetto.
Cappuccino, sire.
Him. He's been going into the village and buying things and having all the bills sent up here to be paid by the Royal Treasury. Look, he's been into Snoods and he's ordered 6 hats and 12 pairs of shoes. And Dud's the tailors, he's had 2 suits for 45 ducats. And there's another one here for silks and one for hosieries and undergarments. And
Oh, yes, Your Majesty. Seems you've got a rather expensive guest here, sire. And I'm afraid I've more bad news. We still haven't caught that burglar yet. Whoever he is a professional. Another 3 houses were burgled last night, sire. Still, first thing first, we've got to get rid of that unwelcome guest before he causes any more problems.
I can't see how we're going to do that. He said nothing about going home, you know.
Your Majesty, we could start dropping hints about Italy. You know, how nice it is and how much he's missing.
And make you feel all homesick. So as he wants to go home. Oh, yes, I'm going to start on that right away, John. Yes, I will.
Yes, good luck, Your Majesty. Well, I'd best be getting back to the village and start investigating these robberies.
Bogly, buongiorno.
Sayonara. Nice weather we're having.
Oh, yes, it's so good, I like. I think I stay much time. Everything gives me so much enjoy. Mint. Your fine palazzo, your shops, good food, roast beef.
Oh, I know I'd like to be... Oh, the food, yes, I've just prepared a snack. Would you like to come and join me?
Oh, sì, excelente. Oh, but this is wonderful, beautiful. It reminds me so much of my home.
Oh, really? Oh, do have a seat, Count, to what you need. Yes, I won't be a minute.
Ah, bella.
We have not got roast beef for you today. Instead, I've got something else. Pizza.
Pizza! I've not had a pizza for long. It is so much like my home.
And would you like some spaghetti to follow?
Oh.
And after that, you can have some ice cream.
Ah, wonderful. All is wonderful.
And what about some wine? Some lovely Orvieto. Fresh from the mountains in Italy. What the grapes have just been trodden on by all the peasants in the hot sunshine. I'll just get you a cup. Oh, I see. And now for some serenade. Show me the way to go, Rome. See the lovely gooey garden. The last time I saw Paris. And now music at the Spinet. Just one the Spinet.
Stop. It's too much. I miss my Rome. I miss my Italy. I must leave at once. Prego. Prego.
I
I left my heart in dreamy village.
Father! What's going on? And what is all this? And where is the Count Cappuccino?
He's upstairs, my dear. He's packing.
Packing?
Yes.
Oh!
I don't know how he did that. He went that.
Oh, Count! Oh, you're not going?
Yes, my dear. Has been a very worthwhile visit. I got a lot from it.
Oh, but I'll never see you again.
Now, my dear, don't upset. It's best I leave you free and independent.
Dent?
Dent.
Oh, but what's this? Oh, a beautiful ring with such a strange design. This matches the description of one of the rings stolen from the village.
Nonsense. It's not a stole. It's a family heirloom. I keep it for you. Here.
Oh, Count Cappuccino. Oh, you can't mean it. Oh, but you do. Oh, you wonderful romantic man. This means we're engaged.
Does it?
Oh, I can't wait to tell everybody. I must tell Boggle, and he'll arrange a big party for us tonight. Oh, we'll invite the richest people in the kingdom.
The richest people in the kingdom coming here, dressed in all their finery, with all their jewels?
Yes.
Perhaps I stay. For one more night.
So the Count plans to stay for one more night for the last big haul before he leaves. Can John and Boggle thwart his plans? Be watching next week.
Pull it out, Doc. That's it. You just get one because we're going to phone somebody else up at home on the spin quiz. Look at this one. It's the great one, isn't it? And it's the right answer because it's Odd Job John with the cow and the bucket of milk, odd job number 3, milkman. And it comes from Neil Brooks of Northampton. OK, there's a phone number. So if you'd like to tell me, would you phone up Neil Brooks? And I hope you're in, Neil, because you might stand a chance of winning our Super Star Prize.
Star prize, star prize.
And it's this lovely movie outfit.
Oh! Lovely movie outfit. Now, all we've got to do is make sure that Neil is in, and then we'll spin the wheel and ask him a question, and perhaps he can win it. Oh, it's going to be good, isn't it? If we get through. You have dialed it right, haven't you, Tammy? Because if you haven't, are we getting anything? Nothing at all. Are you there, Neil? Shout, because we can't hear you. No. Put the phone down then, and count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pick it up, and just press all the buttons. There's all the buttons, all right? That's it. It's having some fun today, aren't we, on the Pink Windmill? First there's nobody in, and then we phone up and there's... Perhaps he hasn't got a phone. That's why it's not ringing. Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Yes, you must have a phone if you're going to enter this competition, because then we can phone you up. If you haven't got a phone, you can't phone you up. It's a nice picture, isn't it? And, yeah... I thought we were going to have some rain today, actually. Didn't you? Because it's been raining outside the picnic. It's something terrible, you know. We're doing quite well in the test. So, does this fit you? Me? No, it wouldn't fit. Did I hear a ring?
Hello? Hello? He's on the phone.
Oh, hello. Is that, Odd Job... No, not Odd Job. Neil Brooks, is it?
Yes.
Hello, Neil. How are you?
Yes, thank you.
You all right? You watching the show?
Yes.
Well, we're going to ask you a question. You're 8½, aren't you?
Yes.
Right, got an 8½-year-old question there.
What kind of creatures are called pike, chub and carp?
Some special creatures called pike, chub and carp.
Fish.
Fish! Yes! Quite right! Come on! Let's have a go! There we go! It's going to be good, isn't it? Look! It's coming round. It's coming... Go. Yeah! Wonderful. Neil, have you seen what you've won?
Thank you.
Can you see it? It's a projector and a movie camera. Thank you, Emu. There it is. And you're going to get a screen as well, all right?
Yes.
Okay. Is that all right for you?
Yes, great.
Great. Bye-bye, Neil.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. Thank you, Alex. We'd like to take that over and get it posted off. And if you would like to enter our spin quiz competition, have a phone, of course, and we want to know the answer to this question. What did Hazel say? What did Hazel say? What did Redford say he was doing with his hazel twig? Not what did Hazel say he was doing with his Redford twig. What did Redford say he was doing with his hazel twig? OK, put the answer to that on the back of a drawing or an envelope together with your name, age, address and telephone number and send it to the address that we shall be giving you straight after the...
Pink Windmill Post Office! And this special banner, which says Keep Grotbags Out, which is a Grotbags Buster banner, was sent in from Jonathan Gardner of Nottingley, West Yorkshire. Thanks very much, Jonathan. You never know, it might keep Grotbags away.
Oh, I doubt it. I don't think Grotbags can read. Anyway, we got sent this, look. It's a model of the Pink Windmill. And if you look very carefully, you can see Rod and Emu coming down the steps. That's really good. Well, that was sent to us and packaged very carefully all the way from Liskeard in Cornwall. And it's from Timothy Huxford, aged 8. Thanks very much for that, Timothy. It's super.
Yeah, and I've got a model here as well. Only it's a cute little one of Robot Redford. Isn't it nice? And this was from Tracy Thomas, aged 7, from Ross in Scotland. Thank you, Tracy. You and all the letters that we read out on the post office will be receiving a Pink Windmill T-shirt.
Yep, and a Pink Windmill T-shirt will be going to Robert McAllister. He's aged 8 from Surrey. For this, look. It's a cloth picture. Look, and he writes, Dear Rod and Emu, this is a picture of Emu running away from Rod because he's eaten Rod's favourite ice cream. I hope Rod's not too angry. Love from Robert McAllister. Well, thanks for that, Robert. And finally, we've got a freeze.
Well, if you say so.
Well, not that kind of freeze. Freeze with an eye. Look, this.
Oh, these freeze.
Yeah. It was sent to us by the Derbyshire Hill After School Club. And they're from St Helens in Merseyside. And look, there's Rod and Emu. There's the Pink Windmill. And Boggles Kingdom. There's Grotbags, Redford and Croc. Well, thank you to everyone who sent that.
And now I'm letters asking Rodney to do something. And Joe, I want to ask you a question. Where would we be without the St John's Ambulance Brigade?
Oh, I know what you mean, Debs. They're always around, aren't they? At functions, wherever there are crowds of people, you can be sure they're there.
Not only the men and women, but the cadets too. We have a letter here, which are from the nasal,
Nozzle.
Okay, Contractual Division of the St John's Ambulance. And they invited Rod and Emu to go to their first aids evening. Well, as usual, Rod and Emu did do very well. But we're going to show you the film as a tribute to all the cadets for their hard work all over the country.
Yep, the first thing Rod learnt about was mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
What do you have to do then?
Pull the neck to the side and pull it out by just putting your finger round to the back of the neck and flying out and pulling everything out.
Pulling everything out?
If they've got full steam.
And what about these boots?
Excuse me.
Oh, it's in.
Excuse me. I think you'd better go off going to that casualty over there. There's a nasty one over there.
We've got a casualty.
Yes, you've got a casualty over
right.
there.
By the way, because I've got a casualty here. Now, madam, what's the problem? Have you got false teeth? Because I have to take them out. Now we have to take them out. Oh, it's not you.
No, this is a casualty.
Oh, what is it? It is a cut finger. Oh, I feel faint now.
Quick, fetch the water.
Oh, don't.
You all right?
I should be all right. Right, now, don't leave it to me. I'll just watch the others.
Well, as you can see, realistic makeup is used to help train the cadets for when they come face to face with the real thing. It's voluntary work, and everyone cheerfully gives up their time to help others.
Stop it, I'll do it. Stop it. Short back and sides.
Well, that's it for this week. The Pink post office will be open again next week.
Yeah. Here's the address to write to.
Emu's all-live Pink Windmill Show. Central Television, Lenton Lane, Nottingham, NG7 2NA.
And now it's time for Grotbags Grotto Game!
Sybil, I've told you before, you're going to have to lose some weight, Sybil. You're going to lose weight. What you want, Redford? Oh, good afternoon and welcome. Welcome to the Grotbags Grotto, the game with the hostess that is beautiful, lovely, and precious to the country. Me!
I better tell the children about the game, right? Yes. Now, the boys and girls, you've seen it all before. Very quickly, we've got 5 cauldrons, 5 prizes. You pick a cauldron and bring it to Mrs. Grotbags, and she'll bargain with you, OK? Right, let's have our number 1, please.
Lots of fun. Did you see Sybil? She's putting on so much weight.
This is Simon. Hello, Simon.
Hello, Simon.
Right, now, you're a lucky lad because you've got all 5 to choose from. 1 to 5, pick a number.
Hurry up, Simon.
What number?
5.
Number 5. Got it.
Some lovely things here
now,
today.
we're going to show the boys and girls at home just what's in there.
Aha. Now, Simon, I'm going to offer you a beautiful painting set so that you can immortalise me in oils. I've been done before, you know. I've been done before in oils. Yes, my mother dropped me in a chip pan. You can have some... Oh, beautiful book here, The Reluctant Pope.
Oh, it's lovely.
Lovely, lovely stories, horror stories.
Yeah,
Super.
they're nice
You'll enjoy
ones,
that.
yeah.
You'll enjoy that. And of course, lovely centipede game. You can have all that for your rotten cauldron. There you are. He wants the cauldron. Do you know what you've won, you horrible little brat? Granada, I've got you under my spell. Go on, you've got everything that goes with it.
Good luck.
You horrible little brat. Go away.
Number 2, please.
That was my best prize this week, you horrible
Hello,
brat.
Jane. This is Jane. Now then, Jane, you can choose number 1, 2, 3 or 4. Number 1. Go get number 1. Watch the spiders and things. That's number 2. That's number 2. Number 1. Is that one?
Get the right one! What's the matter with you, you horrible little brat? How dare you!
Come on, bring it.
Come on!
That's the way. They are Grotbags.
What was your name?
Jane.
Oh, I've seen you in the Daily Mirror.
Oh, that's nice. Let's show the boys and girls what's in the cauldron. There we go. Right,
Now, Jane,
Jane, stand over here.
I've got something really lovely in here. Emu's World storybook.
Oh, so nice.
Lots of beautiful stories and pictures, all in this beautiful book. Right,
There's
and let's
Grotbags.
find something. Oh,
Yes.
learn your ABC. Learn your ABC. Because every child needs educating. There's some beautiful things in here. Look at this, look, look. L is for legs. Stupid legs that Emu's got. You can have those two. And of course, I found something. Oh! Yes, this beautiful Astra Straws kit. You can make lots of exciting things with that.
An art
and I've got
straw.
something in here.
Models with straw.
An Emu Chew, we'll throw that in. Yes. And a game that you can play with the whole street. Solitaire. Everybody can join in that. You can have all that.
That's all the cauldron.
You want the cauldron? She wants the cauldron! You know what you've won? You've won Grotty's lollipop stick.
Oh, never mind. Go over and see Croc. I think you've got it.
Come on, quickly.
Come on, contestant number 3, please, quickly.
Give her
That's
one
the way.
T-shirt.
Hello, Daniel. This
Hello,
is
Daniel. Hurry
Here
up
we go,
and get your
Daniel.
cauldron.
Now, you can choose number 2, 3 or 4. 4. Go get number 4.
If I go every day.
There we are. Here we are, boys and girls at home. That's what's in the cauldron. Off we go. Right.
Right, now, you may have this amazing Croc sagging sapling.
Yeah, but
There we
that
are.
belongs to Croc, does he know?
Croc doesn't mind. He's given it to me for the call. And join McEnroe. this fantastic croquet set. Lovely.
Croquet set? She doesn't know what she's talking about.
And there's a battleship game in here somewhere. I can't find it. Where's it? Oh, centipede. Much more exciting. Centipede. You can have that. Right? And that's it. That'll do you for now. Quickly! Quickly! At last, everything's going right. He wants the cauldron, and because it's Wimbledon week, we are going to give you half a tennis ball.
Oh.
Oh, isn't it exciting? Isn't it? Oh, I've enjoyed it.
I'll play it. Actually, yeah, yes, I'll play it in a minute, but no, but just put it there. But before I play it, I'll just tell everybody, if you're in Blackpool this weekend, but all of us, the kids and me and Grotbags and Redford, we're all going to be on stage live, so we'll see you there. This record that Emu wants to play is a record all about Christmas. Do you remember over at Boggles Kingdom when they were getting ready for Christmas?
Haul out the holly, put up the tree before my spirit falls again. Fill up the stocking, we may be rushing things, but deck the halls again now.
For we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles at the window, carols at the spinach. Yes, we need a little Christmas right this very minute.
It hasn't snowed a single flurry, but Santa dear, we're in a hurry, so
Climb down the chimney, turn on the brightest string of lights I've ever seen. Slice up the fruitcake, it's time we hung some tinsel on that evergreen bough. For we need a little music, need a little laughter, need a little singing, ringing through the rafter, and we need a little snappy, happy ever after, need a little Christmas now. Climb down the chimney.
it's been a long time since I've felt good neighborly.
Slice up the fruitcake.
It's time we hung some tinsel on that evergreen bough.
Oh, we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles in the window and carols at the spinet. Oh, we need a little snappy, happy ever after.
We need a little, need a little, need a little, need a little, need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles at the window, carols at the spinach. Yes, we need a little Christmas right this very minute. We need a little Christmas now.
Well, my wonderful month on the farm has come to an end, sadly. I've really enjoyed myself, David. Hope we haven't made too much mess. I thought we had, actually. If you can remember all the crops and all the animals and all the machinery that you've seen over the past month, you could win this fabulous, brilliant portable TV, on which you can watch all the children's ITV programmes with Martin Daniels next month, back from the children's ITV station. Now, if you can remember where we got...